Alright, so it is July 1st, 2020, and I found a new plant. So I have no idea what this plant is, but I really want one for myself. It looks pretty amazing. It looks like a giant lily. I don't know what it is, but I will find out what it is. It looks like it's already had some blooms, and these ones are about to bloom as well, probably tomorrow morning. And we've got quite a few more left to come. But I can see on the bottom here that they are bulbs. Because this one is right here. Here's a smaller looking one. We'll try and dig him out here as carefully as we can. And there we have it. Kind of looks like an onion. I'm probably going to cut the top off over here and let them regrow. But usually I like to look at the texture of the dirt where I pull these plants up from. It doesn't seem too wet, hardly even moist, but it does have a little bit of moisture in there. And I like to kind of look at where it's growing. You can see it's growing under the canopy of these almond trees here. That way I can mimic this environment over at home. All right, so here we are at home. We're back at this guy. Yesterday we pulled him out of the ground, and I did do some looking around on the internet to see what this may be, and I'm pretty sure this is a variety of spider lily. So these guys get quite big, as you remember from the first clip where we first pulled this guy out. I'm gonna go ahead and clean the roots up down here. I'll probably just cut these guys off, maybe closer to the bulb, and I'm definitely gonna take the top off here, and I'm just gonna stick them down into this pot, and we'll pick back up after that. All right, so there we have it. I cut the top off. I trimmed the roots back a little bit, give it a cleaner look. And I took some of this loose skin off of the bulb, as you can see there. So I've never grown these before, but hopefully we can get them to bounce back, and we can continue the process of growing this spider lily. So we'll go ahead and stick them in there, right there. When we first found him, he wasn't too deep into the ground. That bulb was actually right beneath the surface. So we'll just go ahead and mimic the environment it was already growing in out there. And we'll go ahead and give them a good watering. So I do kind of like to, I know it looks like a puddle of water in there, but that peat tends to keep that water above it until it slowly seeps down into there. But once it's done that, it's easier to water. That water will tend to drain a lot easier. I'm going to place them in a shaded area, and we'll pick back up then when we have some sign of new life. All right, so it is August 25th, 2020, and it has been almost 2 months since we first pulled this guy out of the ground. And as you can see here, he is growing really well. So like I said, we mimic the environment that we found him in, and I have him just sitting here under a shaded tree. I didn't really water him too much. Every now and then I'd check to see if the soil looked dry, and then I'd give him a little watering. But if you recall, on the first part of this video, the soil wasn't really too saturated. It was hardly even moist at all. This is one of the varieties of spider lily, and the only other variety that I've seen here in Hawaii is the purple variety, which I am going to collect here maybe in the next couple of days. They just grow all over the place here. I see them all over the place, but these spider lilies tend to get quite big. We'll go ahead and take a closer look, and as you can see down there at the bottom, there's where we did all that cutting. The leaves look very beautiful, and this is why I suspected that it was a lily in the first place, because of the telltale signs of the leaves there. flowers look very beautiful. I'm not sure if they have a scent, but I will be doing some researching on that here in the near future. But there we have it for the spider lily. This will be it for the first portion of this spider lily's life, and seeing that we have successfully gotten it to grow since taking it from the wild, I think we'll leave it at that until we come back in the future to see how it's done, maybe in a couple of months, or maybe after a year. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll be back to the spider lily in no time at all.